Well, hi there.
Hey, if you can see me.
You're seen. Barely. Slide that way a little bit.
I'm just gonna move.
Just gonna move? Okay. All right. Welcome back to our crazy game. I don't know if Tony's gonna make it today.
Hence why I'm moving.
Which is why she's moving for the moment.
You want to take the middle chair out or just move over?
Could do that.
Too much moving now.
Once we get situated, we'll start. Starting off with announcements. Not much other than letting everybody know that we do have a kid who likes to run around upstairs. And you'll hear him thumping around a bit. But if you need something, you're going to see Mom run off the screen here and take care of him and then come back. We do take a few breaks in between. Well, we do take a few breaks for getting pizza and food and checking the kids and all that sort of stuff. Everybody's good upstairs. So that being said, you got anything?
We also have a bunch of different social medias and whatnot. For Mind of Monroe, we have an Instagram, a Threads, if you are on Threads. Everything you see here today, if you catch this on Twitch today, gets logged onto our YouTube channel, which also has a couple other games that we have invented and played on that. And if you like to buy different little games, we have a Director RPG and HIO page, all Mind of Monroe. You'll go check those out.
And I put on the intermission screen a bit of a reel of some of the images that have been taken for some of the games that we have created.
Oh, cool.
So you guys get to see a little bit of that, a little bit of just fun pictures. So again, not a super professional stream here. We're kind of just down to earth people. So that being said, welcome back to the steampunk game, Heavy Metal Rights. Diving back into it, when we last met, our group of psychotic people in a tank made their way in the night into a position they were lost in. In fact, just happened to, by the chance of the roll of the dice, find their way to a prisoner camp for the Northern soldiers who were being held captive by the Confederates. Now, at first they deceived them, but then decided to open fire on them at a dried up riverbank that led to this position. They killed 90% of everybody, and one moment. He wants potato chips. And when we made it to the encampment, the indignant commanding officer, if you will, surrendered. They were taken into captivity. During this, the doctor was tending to the wounded, the sick. They've been here for some time. While the rest of the group, or at least some of the group, went back to Gillette on the different plane world, where Red lays his head, typically, to rearm, repair, and supply the Northern soldiers for a hike back up north so they can either be discharged or reassigned. The group, our group here, ended up getting a bunch of equipment the last time we met. They got a bunch of rifles, cases of ammunition. They kept some of the food for themselves. Obviously, they can just leave and come back and get it whenever they want. But they still do have prisoners in the back of the tank, locked in a room somewhere. So yeah, and so currently in the tank we have 3 of the brothel girls, the brothel owner. We have Doc. We got White Buffalo. We got Sue, Sherman, and we have Red Pendleton. So there are currently 9 people inside this tank moving at midday. I'm going to say it's between 1 and 2. The sun is high, it is hot, but there is a breeze and surprisingly, there's some clouds starting to form over on the ridge to your guys' right. As who is driving? As you guys are now trying to reroute your way over to...
You know what? I'll take the wheel for a bit here.
Okay. And you do have a map that you guys looted off of someone or somewhere last time, I recall.
Yep.
So there is that as well. So that being said, I'm going to hop off the screen and we're going to see if she can make a nature check.
I'm gonna get coffee.
I'm going to give you a advantage since you have a map, and I'll say at this point you do have some form of compass. And because I'm proud of it, I want to show you the tank.
You said
not perfect.
You said you're giving me advantage?
Yes.
Let's see if I can get that. No, okay. 24.
All right. You know exactly where you went wrong, but you also know exactly where you're going. So, that being said, you course correct. You guys are about, I'd say about 50 to 100 miles off the right path.
Okay.
So those things being said, how long would you like to drive for?
And you said it's what, like noonish?
1, 2, yeah.
I'll drive till like dusk.
Dusk?
If we want to like keep rolling and rolling for the night, unless we want to stop somewhere. I'll give myself like a 6-hour shift. Let's call it a 6-hour shift. Yeah.
All right, just roll a d20 for me.
Alright, hang on. 9.
9, okay. You just chug on for about 2 hours. About 4 o'clock in the evening, you're back on the right path.
Okay.
Mostly. But as you get back on the right path, you're coming up on the town. What do you wish to do? I'm going to say at this point you're like a quarter mile out.
Oh, in that case, I'm just gonna keep rolling. The quarter mile ain't far. There's no point trying to
push through
cut around it. Yeah.
Okay. Because it's like there's only this path, and you've not taken this thing off road. Now, at what point? I'm going to give you the chance. During this travel, where were the barrels pointed? I'll let you direct the direction of the barrels.
I feel like we'd have the front ones. I feel like we'd go as forward as possible. So the front ones are facing forward, and the ones in the back. Front ones facing front, but like this.
Like that. Okay. Perfect. Now, with that being said, thank you.
Did you start off?
Not quite sure.
It's always good.
What did I knock off?
You just sent the camera flying. You gotta put it right back up there.
It wasn't strapped down, but
No,
on the
corner
arm.
Corner of the arm. Yeah, you gotta be careful when you walk by that chair.
Yeah,
That's
I
fine.
actually didn't see it.
So everybody just went flying. Congratulations. You just took a trip on a rocket ship while on stream. So that being said, all that being done, one moment, I'm going to get some things positioned. Make a perception check as you push into the town. Let me know what you do.
We're rolling into a new town.
Okay. It says Smithersville.
Smithersville.
Mr. Burns.
Yes, Smithers.
Hang on.
Where were you during this 2 hours of travel in the tank?
I was like, my head was out. I had, you know that rifle Silas really wanted?
No. Wait, the expensive one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like propped up on the thing, and my head's just kind of looking out. You know, okay.
Okay. Make a perception check twice.
But we're already in the town.
Well, I'm bringing everybody up to.
Okay.
You went to go get coffee.
I see. I was up there too. 13.
13, okay, then roll again. And do the same thing.
17.
17, okay. On your way into town, you both spotted at the same time. There's smoke coming from some of the buildings, but it looks like it's long since burned out. You see a building just smoldering at this point, and you start to see bodies in the street. You see stuff tipped over, knocked over, horses dead in the road. You start to see what looks like mechanical objects hunched over, bent over. It looks like a carriage crashed into one of them. Some sort of horse-drawn cart crashed into something in the middle of the street. As you look out and you see it at the same time, it looks like some sort of, do you guys remember Ichabod? And his crazy contraption? It looks like one of those, but a more well-built version with Confederate colors on it. Gray and green with some red. Now, that being said, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna stop this thing.
Okay.
I smile. I look at Red, and I'm like, should we ask if they need assistance?
Okay.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, she's already getting out to go look for survivors, look for injured survivors, letting the doc know.
As you do, let me see if I can set this up very quickly, as I don't know if I can. Where's my brown marker? Gone.
Over there, behind the little.
I'm gonna have to glue this one down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really don't like it.
No, you didn't hurt it.
No, you're fine. It's just we have it just sitting there instead of
Yeah,
properly secured.
it's just sitting there.
I saw how much.
It's just
those are
time
inside.
and energy is not there these
And those
days.
are-
We're so busy.
I'm like,
So you are on this road. Right here. Okay. Right here. The dead horse. Right.
Good job.
not bad.
He is dead. There is a carriage of some kind crashed into it. Something like that bent over. There's a body hanging from the seat.
This is forage. Okay.
That is forward. So let's do this right. Now, you guys hop out. There are buildings everywhere.
Am I hearing anything other than the smoldering of fire?
You hear wind. You smell burnt flesh
Do
everywhere. You see a bunch of guns. Northern soldiers dead everywhere. You see Confederate soldiers dead everywhere. You see them hanging out the tops of the windows from shooting positions where it looks like they got hit, but there's massive holes in the top of these brick buildings and that sort of thing. You further see that a lot of artillery shells landed here. But then you see what looks like some sort of destroyed, broken barricade down this way. it looks like something just came through and tore the shit out of the area. You do see one, what looks to be a civilian female with a bonnet on, white petticoat, with like a nice little white, dirty white jacket, just like picking up what she finds on the ground. Kind of looks lost.
I get out of the tank and I go talk to her.
Okay. What are you going to go look at?
The dead horse with the giant metal thing on top of it.
All right.
So remember that there's a person probably inside that metal thing.
Okay, I'm going to say this is you
Okay.
until we get you one opinion.
Until we get you one, because I cannot find just a generic human mini freaking anywhere.
You can't. No, no, everybody's a special thing. Where's your mini?
Right here.
Put it where you want it to go.
And we don't have a 3D printer.
Where's the lady?
The lady, I'm going to say.
And you're still in Tennessee, correct?
Yeah, we haven't
Yeah.
been very long.
I'm trying to see. We're probably,
She is like up over here.
I am right here, so I don't get shot in the back.
And Sherman starts to scan 180 degrees this way. And Red's just going to stay in the tank. And Doc has dropped the back door and has the mini gun pointed out the back. And it says, let me know if anybody needs help.
Well, right now it don't really look like it.
We'll start with you. What are you looking for?
Is there a living person in or around this thing?
Dead guy. There's 3 people crushed under the horse and it. And the carriage looks serviceable. But it's going to need to be detached from the horse because all the stirrups and shit are still all right. The horse had some brass legs with what looks like some polished steel.
Okay.
Fixings to the hindquarters, and there's like the water pump for this area. This town is broken and gushing water everywhere.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Like the ground is saturated. Like even where the tank is, there's puddles, which is for you guys on this planet. It's very not seen unless you're around Red Pendleton, of course. But it's never seen here.
Wasting water.
I'm going to, if I can reach pockets, I'm going to take whatever's in the pockets of the person in the back, then I'm going to go over to the water thing.
You find one note.
Okay.
You find a pocket watch worth 750 gold. You find a revolver you've never seen before. It looks almost space to you.
Ooh.
So macabre.
Revolver?
Yeah, his face is gone, but his outfit looks kind of like from the future a little bit. But it looks like it interacts somehow with this mechanical device.
Okay.
Make an intelligence check or make a tinkering check to see if you can figure out how it all works.
Oh, well, have I moved or am I?
You're still in that area right there.
17 tinkering.
17 tinkering. Oh, okay. It's just joystick controlled, and all the suit really is for comfort. That thing looks like it's got some miles on it, and something's glowing in the back. Do you reach for it?
Can I see what it is, or I just see glowing?
You see a gem plugged into the back of it.
I absolutely reach for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get it. It's in your hand. But you take 1d4 damage, which is 3 points of damage as it burns your hand because it's blazing hot.
That's the last bit of fuckery I do. Because ow.
But this gem is a large amethyst.
How large is large?
About 1 foot. 1 foot by about 4 inches wide.
I've never seen one like that.
None of you have. So.
Okay, I pocket that, and I'm gonna go over to their well. The
well,
pump,
okay.
and see if there's any chance that I have the tools or ability to at least stop the gushing.
Okay. Their well is actually right here next to the tank. It's this device right here. And it's just puking water everywhere. It looks like it's got hit by something. But while you make your way over there, you start talking to the lady.
And I'm gonna go check on Pizza.
You startled her, like, oh, are you here to hurt me too? She starts to step away.
No, I'm not from here. I'm just wondering what happened.
That iron beast came and he kept trying to take money from the people, and we rose up and fought him. She's an older woman, gray hair, dark gray hair, pulled back, barely seen under the bonnet, very deep southern accent. Wrinkly old gray face. She has a backpack on, and it's just packed full of shit. Like,
Well, she's just picking up shit.
yeah, that's what it looks like.
Ma'am,
They came in the night, and the people fought them, and we had some northern boys come down to help.
well, that's awful nice.
They ended up getting themselves killed, though. It's really unfortunate because they were really fine fellas.
Where were they from? Should have seen
Oh,
the
I don't
state
know.
flags.
One of their flags is over there, and you see laying on the ground a yellow, and it's like yellow with like 3 green stars or red stars laying right behind the tank.
How long ago did this happen?
Last night.
Okay. Is there anybody left that took off after it?
They all left after the big fella fell.
Okay. Like the stuff she has, there's like a big bunch of it.
Make an investigations check.
$21.
21. You see cups, you see silverware, you see like chipped goblets, fine china.
No firearms.
You see a couple guns on her. They're in the backpack though. She don't have any leather gear. She don't have like any bandoliers or anything. It looks like she's just picking shit off the dead and just kind of rummaging through the buildings.
Okay. I want to get, Miss, I'd like to give you 5 gold for your trouble and to take all that stuff off you, which I'll give you an extra 2 gold for that.
You see her demeanor change. She's like 20 gold. You got your deal.
Well, I don't have 20 gold. This stuff is at least worth 5.
10.
Deal.
10.
And I just
Mark off 10 gold.
You better have some loot, man.
She hands you the pack. She's like, "You got any food?"
Yeah. What do you want?
What do you got?
I got some bear meat.
I'll take some bear.
Yeah. And
You got any corn?
corn. Which we passed a field a mile that way.
I ain't going no damn field.
Okay. All right. No, I don't have any corn.
All right. And as you walk up, you see he is conversing with this woman who is now handing him her backpack. You see him hand her some sort of currency, and they're now conversing about food.
Everything alright?
Yeah, I'm just talking to this lady about what happened. Apparently, some big metal whatever came by and killed everybody, and some northern boys tried to help us. And
It looks like they succeeded. Yeah. Yeah. So, that being said,
That's all I say. I just yell, "Is everything okay?" and keep walking. I'm trying not to have this area flood.
The water is now ankle deep. Did you roll a tinkering check for me? I don't.
Not for over. I did, but I figured it was for over there, for the map. Do you want me to roll again, or?
You can.
Because I rolled a 17, but that was when I was talking about the mech.
You also see something she didn't mention.
Okay.
I knew I had him. You also see what looks like another two mechanical things, but it looks as though they were blown up into the hillside. It looks, well, you'd have to roll a tinkering check to verify the damages. But you see over here, just past him, two more dropped into the mountainside. And one's face down, you can't really see the cockpit, the other one's face up, and you see a person just destroyed by musket balls. And you see the ground completely littered across the back here, right, with the dead. The trees, what were left up there on the hillside, are blown down from what looks like cannon fire, which looks like it should have came this way. But as far as the water irrigation thing, you would need some tools to fix this.
Do we have those tools in the tank?
You don't know.
Red! I'm gonna just run and yell for Red. Get your ass out here!
What? What?
Leaking's pump.
Oh shit!
Leaking's putting it mildly.
Fine! Would you like me to grow something?
I need you to help me stop it.
Okay, sorry. I get carried away. You see him tuck his. It looks like he was working on something.
Okay.
Because he's red.
Yeah.
And he runs out.
We need a little chat when we get this handled too.
About what?
That you're not gonna like.
I'll just stay in the tank.
No, you need it.
Shit. All right. And then you hear Sherman say, "I got you guys covered." And the burlesque girls step out and start to look around. And the prisoners are asking for food.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I mean, we have food. I'm gonna ask the girls to just keep an eye on the prisoners, get them food together. The girls don't need to be out here.
Okay. He grabs a big bag of tools. You see him. Ah! Why couldn't I have been 6'4"? Ah! He walks out there, sits down next to him. And quickly enough, he's like, "Hand me that." And you go for what he needs. And he starts to hammer a piece of metal over this brass pump. And the wheel looks like it's broken in the ground. It helps pump the water through. Mm-hmm. And as soon as he shuts it, the water stops. But now they have no way to access it.
Well, that's okay for now. We just needed to get it to stop. We'll deal with the rest later. Look at Red.
He's covered in mud and water now.
Uh-huh.
Then you hear a bit of a fuss at the back of the tank.
Uh-huh.
As the burlesque girls are yelling at the dock.
What? Just go grab elbow Red up. Just go walk over there. What's going on?
You see the doc kind of holding his hand like this, shakes it, and he's like, "Ah." they got handsy with one of the girls when they tried to give them food.
Okay. So why are the girls yelling?
Because they got handsy with the girls when they were giving the prisoners food.
Okay.
And then one of
We
them,
handled it.
Marmaduke looks at you and goes, he grabbed my ass.
Okay, it was handled because we got a lot bigger
You
shit
see
going
a
on
guy holding his mouth like this.
here.
Like he can't, he can, his eyes are watering, the doc hit him so fucking hard.
You knocked out my good tooth.
Cool, you learned your lesson. Red, come here. And me and Red are gonna walk back over to this dude. And I'm...
Okay, we'll walk your character over there. You're over by the little blue mech far side. You're the little black character.
I'm just...
Yep, you're that guy.
Yeah, I'm just walking him back here. I was over here and I went over here and now me and Red are coming back this way.
Okay.
And while we're talking, Red, look. You're
What is that?
completely sure that thing you have is the only one, right?
Yeah, I invented it.
I'm just gonna pull out the amethyst. This is powering that. Told me before that is the only way to figure out how these
He
work.
goes, shh. He walks over to it. Help me roll it over.
Are you
Yes, I'm crazy.
Don't crazy.
And like hell are the two of us going to
Oh my God, the horse smells so bad. It shit itself. Ah!
I'm gonna grab Sherman
Okay.
to help us roll this thing over.
Okay.
Roll this thing over, get next to your hand.
I'll say
'Cause
collective.
Doc's apparently gotta babysit the prisoners and the girls. Okay.
Okay. So, the prisoners are fed.
Mhm.
You guys come up with a plan
Mhm.
to roll it over.
Mhm.
Sherman helps. You give the lady how much food?
You were about a pound of meat.
Just a pound of meat.
Yeah.
Like you got at least 100 pounds of meat. But I mean, that goes quick with several people in a tank.
Yeah, but yeah, I just want to go over and I ask her, where's the highest ranking Confederate officer that died? Where's his body?
Oh. And she points. I think he was up there.
Was he a major or a colonel?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know the ranks.
All right. Well,
I'm a teacher.
Well, where are all the children?
Well, they ain't here anymore, are they? They all ran.
Where'd they run to?
Well, most of the folks live out in the country, on the other side of the mountain. But
Well, they just run out.
I sent them away.
Probably just ran home.
Oh, they ran home. They didn't just run out.
We had a late night teaching at the school. We were learning about Shakespeare and Williamson. It was something to do. There's not a lot to do in this town, so we just read together. It's kind of a nice thing. And then the Southern soldiers came in with their big loud machine over there, and they started blasting the place, saying they wanted all of our food and our guns and all of our stuff. And the Northern boys just happened to be here before them. And it got loud and scary.
Well, I'm sorry for what happened. I'm pretty sure any building here you could have, because there's nobody left in it. You have a nice day. And I basically start walking towards the flag. I just want to cut the flag off the thing and give it to Sherman.
It's a team flag for like that team.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a company or a platoon
Oh.
or a regiment. It was just a small squadron of soldiers, small unit of soldiers that just occupied this area.
All right. Well, then I go over to the officer.
So I'll say you pocket the flag and make an investigations check on the way up the hill. You see him go cut a flag off and start to head up the hill after breaking communications.
11.
11? Okay. You start to make your way up the hill, and as you do, you start to see Confederate bodies all the way up this dead tree hill. You smell something burning on the top of the hill, coming downhill as the wind sweeps down the hill.
Yeah.
The sun is hot, sweaty. And that's all you see for now. I'm gonna say you're gonna just have to roll 2 more investigations check to see if you can even find these people.
Well, 2 more?
Yeah. Red looks at you and goes, "Not my design. But someone figured out stones have power. It's a
I
problem."
mean, we already knew about the moonstone, so I feel like it's kind of inevitable somebody would think other stones do other things.
Right. But we're not supposed to know this shit yet. What'd you roll?
16.
You see a sergeant. You see a corporal. Then you see a lieutenant.
I go further up the hill. So I run into something else.
Okay. I'll say, eventually you do find the tanks. It takes you about a half an hour. Or the tanks, the cannons. It looks like someone was throwing sticks of dynamite up on the road up here on this plateau. Okay? Like you're up, like you're at least 200 feet above the position down looking at the tank. And you now see, it looks as though the Yankees died throwing TNT sticks onto the road and killing as many as they could because there are bodies everywhere down the side of this hill. You see a horse, you see a saber, you only see half a person.
I think I'm a saber.
Okay, it says Major
Alright.
down the scabbard.
Is there a major around?
You start to look, and Red says, "I know how they did it, but they're dumb. They used oil." And that's what you guys are smelling, is the burning oil.
Oil. Okay.
He's like, "I can get it to work. I can get this to work. We can use it to kill them." I don't know how you'd walk it, because you'd be outside the tank. You know, or we
Drawing
could
even
store
more
them
attention.
back at my place.
It would be good to get these out of the world.
Well, the problem is this is modern technology here that they're using. They're using oil, like lantern oil, to make the fire.
That's what I mean.
They're
It'd be a
fucking
good idea
dumb.
to get this thing out of this world, so it's not a problem.
You're a genius. We can retrofit it. We can make it a walking monster. Harbinger of death.
I was just going with you on your put it on your planet, but where are you going?
We gotta get it upright first.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Right now it's laid on its back. And where the person sits, right, there's the seat. But behind the seat is where the actual,
But what? Yeah.
where I'll just say the quote unquote flux capacitor is.
For lack of a better term.
Okay.
So what we're gonna have to do is
Watson.
we're gonna have to get some creatures to drag this one back to my place. And then Gillette can work on it. He smells amazing.
I'm aware he smells amazing. I've met him a couple times now.
I know.
So really.
Hey lady! You see her.
What's up, little?
Where are the horses? The red.
Hi, I'm sorry, ma'am. We are here. We're just passing through, but I can try to help. We need some workhorses to help deal with these large machines. Are there any still alive?
Make a persuasion check. And Red will assist, but he might.
Yeah. Okay.
He rolled like shit.
I rolled a 17.
He rolled a 4. She like turns her shoulder to him. Who is that man? He's terrifying.
Yes, he is.
He looks crazy.
He is. We're his protectors. We're taking him someplace special.
You take care of that.
Kind of. He needs a caretaker.
Oh, like helping the elderly.
Kind of.
I'm not metal!
Oh, I bet
He's
left
crazy.
alive.
Yes.
Okay.
Over in that stable, and she points down the road
Mhm.
on the other side of the blockage on the road.
Okay.
And then she's like, it's unlocked. It's a community thing. We kept our horses in there together. They tried to steal them. You might find a few dead Confederates all over the place, but the boys did a good job.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
What is that metal thing over there?
Not really sure. Some new invention, I think.
Technology's the devil. Well, I'm gonna go home.
Yes. Is there anybody? Have you seen anybody else throw into safety?
It's dark. I ran up to my house on the mountain in the dark.
Okay.
And you see her just like putting away like the meats and stuff that he gave her in a little knapsack she's got on her side.
Okay.
And you see her like just looking around still. You see her walk up to one of the houses and just push the door open and just start rooting around in there. You see her start hit the ground. Up on the hill, as you and Red make your way, what are you doing? Are you walking to the stable? Are you driving over the crap?
No, fuck that mess. If there's a path, we'll walk or we'll crawl if necessary.
Okay.
Up over.
We're gonna say that, I'm sorry everybody, I just don't have time to paint minis like I need to because everybody is up my ass in real life. So we're gonna call this little guy right here Red Pendleton for the moment. I'll get him a proper mini later.
Yeah.
What does Pendus have red?
That's you and Red. Red is a very short man. He is 5 foot
This
even.
cloak is so heavy on this mini.
I know.
It
It's
just wants to flop.
That's okay. Slinging lead. So you guys make your way carefully. It takes you about half an hour to get through this fucked up mess because there's explosion marks everywhere. You're not sure if it's cannonball or something from these. And I'll say you make it to the.
As you're climbing, is it just the stables on the other side, or is there like more buildings and whatnot on the other side of this barricade?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
Is it just the stables beyond here, or are there more buildings?
There's a few more buildings. Some of them have the porches snapped off of them. One building's pushed over. Then there's like the corral where there are cattle.
Oh.
Alive.
Cool.
The stable boy is down. Are you checking anyone?
I'm gonna go check the houses first, because it seems like they left all the animals alive and killed all the humans, but I'm gonna check to see if there's survivors.
Okay, make an investigations check for me. Okay.
15.
You walk into a house as you make your way down there, and Red's going across the street to check the other house. He's got both of his handguns out. You find this house is riddled with bullets. Cannonball looks like it smashed through the chimney and dropped on whoever was in here. You just find bodies. Are you trying to loot the house or no?
No.
Okay.
I was just looking for.
Very respectful. You hear Red shout, "I got one over here!"
Shit, I'll go help him.
And okay, you run over. You see him dragging a blue uniformed individual out of the house. Half of his foot's fucked up. And he's like in and out of consciousness. Young guy.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Where's my rifle?
No. It's okay. It's over. We're gonna help you. I'm gonna help Red. We'll do the double arm sling with him in the middle.
Okay.
But I'm gonna take his. Be kind of awkward with it. Take his foot and like elevate his foot as we're walking.
Okay.
So like take his pant leg like that.
Okay.
Kind of elevate his foot.
Yank him out. Okay.
Get him as close to here because he's not getting through this.
Okay.
Get him as close to here as we can. I'm just gonna yell for somebody get the doc.
Okay. You make it over there. You set him down gentle, and you hear Doc go, "What?"
Found one! Injured!
Oh shit! You hear him start banging and clanging around.
I gotta go get this other pizza.
And as you see, you hear Red and her conversing loudly all of a sudden down at the bottom of the hill. You see, what are you looking for up on this hill? There are bodies
I am
everywhere.
looking for either a colonel or a lieutenant general uniform.
Make an investigations check.
Or other higher ranking officers. I have an ID. This will. Natural 20.
You find a lieutenant colonel.
I stripped him of his uniform. And the
Okay.
Major.
He's riddled with bullet holes. There's blood all down like the right side into his hip, and like the bottom of his boot, where his boots would come up over his uniform, is gone. So something hit him hard, fast, and that sort of thing.
Alright, so how much of his pants are destroyed?
About a foot of his right leg.
Alright, well, is there another body next to him that has the same pair of pants? Yeah.
Similar. They don't have the stripes down the sides.
Damn. I mean,
Dude, like, as you survey this area, it clicks. This area was bombed in the night, not only by the Yankees, but by an airship. Some sort of northern airship had to have ripped through the area and just bomb the area.
well, it can't be the one from we were on. Well, I wasn't on it, and that was back that way.
Huh?
Wasn't the airship back that way? Or are we coming up from no direction?
No, it's the airship's behind you, the one you crashed. That's on Lookout Mountain.
All right. Well, I just strip all the officers of their clothes.
Okay, I'll say you have 4 uniforms.
Okay.
Leather gear, somewhat damaged. You got you got 4 handguns. Okay. All revolvers.
I have a video.
Right, 4 revolvers, 6 shot. 1d4 damage. Plus 2 with the roll. So you roll a d20, add 2, and then if it hit, it'd be like 1d4 damage. Okay? And then you find 2 sabers. Those do 1d6 slashing damage.
Any of them engraved or
Yes.
what is that?
To my dearest husband, the Lieutenant Colonel of the South.
Their name?
Just LT.
LT. All right. I pick up their sabers.
Okay.
I try to. If I see an officer's, like, if I see anything that I can use to replace the clothes that have been shot away, I do it. That look is almost exactly.
You
the same.
might be able to put together one uniform if you took your time and sewed it together correctly with a hat. But this would take about a day to do.
All right. Well, I take everything and I look off to see is there more door down the hill or where I came back up.
It's all going downhill. It looks as though as this road was being shelled, they were trying to run down the hill.
Oh. You said there was TNT. Is there any wrapping?
There's wrappers. There's wrappings where they pulled the cloth off the stick
Okay.
and lit it.
So there's no draft. I guess I just go back down the hill where all the rest of the gore is.
And as you start to make your way through the gory hill, you and the doc start to work on this guy. Roll a medicine check. And where's Doc's sheet? I need his sheet. I need his sheet. I need his sheet. Thank you.
That is not good. I rolled a 3.
He didn't do much better. The guy is stable, but I'll say you and Doc need to roll one more check to see if you can even save this kid. because he's been laying probably for close to 24 hours, bleeding out. OD. Okay, roll again.
Right. And he already used his. Doc probably already used his shit for the day, right? Because of all the mess we were in. Yeah. I rolled a 3 again.
Okay. Doc got a 16 plus 21. You hear him yell, "Hey, Red, come here!" And he gets the moonstone. It starts to work, but stops, and then Red hits the guy with the healing stone.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see the stone go clear. And you look at him and go, "Well, this is fucked." And he throws it.
What happened?
Depleted.
Doesn't it?
You got another ruby.
Oh, it just sucks dry, doesn't come back? Oh, shit.
You got another ruby?
No?
White Buffalo Man. You got a ruby? You hear, "You got a ruby, ruby."
I pull out one the size of my fist.
Do you have one?
How did you get that?
Silas. He had a bag, those bag of big bags.
Did you guys take Silas's bag?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I
took
all the
everything.
stuff.
Who took it?
I can't remember.
I'll say it's in the
I
tank.
was gonna say, we just threw all this shit in the tank, I think.
All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Roll a percentile dice for me and let me know what you get.
70.
You took the vast majority of it. Now roll it again.
20.
Okay. White Buffalo, you got the other 30%. So yes, you do have a red gemstone because Sherman didn't want any of it. Red has too much shit back home. And the girls, well, you guys left the girls out because, well, you're not sure about the girls yet or their pimp. So that being said, and the doc is busy.
I'm just running down the hill, just wondering if I can find a Confederate cape. You know, a cavalry yellow cape.
You can make an investigations check. It'll be the last one for this search.
18.
You find one. Got a little bitty rip in the bottom corner, but it's not a big deal.
I just take it.
You roll the guy over, he's missing most of his head and his arms and his legs.
He's just a big torso.
Oh yeah, he's like a turd in the wind. You take the cape off of him, you shake the dead leaves off of it, and you pack it away. And you make your way the rest of the way down the hill, where you see Red, Doc, and Sue working on this Union soldier who looks as though they're working on his foot.
I've given him water. Once I realize I'm kind of useless here, I just go up to his head and
Oh.
comfort.
He is now sleeping. You see the woman goes into another house and she has what looks like a fucking rucksack on now, a Union rucksack,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just crammed with shit.
I'm not gonna bother her. It doesn't look like there's a whole much left, and I mean, she's basically checking the houses for us, so she can find somebody alive.
You see the tank swivel and you start scanning again. Someone's just happy as a clam up in the tank gun. But then you start to see the front gun swivel too.
Pull him to. We're gonna pull everybody around here, and I'm gonna go up. Who is in the front?
Florence, one of the
girls?
one of the
What
burlesque.
are you doing?
Learning.
Hey, honey, you gotta tell us. We got some prisoners up in here, I guess.
I gotta be helpful.
I understand that, but I don't need one of these freaking southern dumbasses getting in here and causing problems.
Well, these boys are prudish and they don't want my services, so I don't know what to do here.
Just tell us if you're gonna.
You got a gun? I'll pull security. You got a gun? I'll help. What do you need help with? And she looks up at you with like her 3 teeth. She's like her body style's, but like she's broad.
Tell you what.
She's like farm girl broad. You know what I mean?
I don't have it. I have a random ass gun that I still don't have stats for.
Okay. 2d6.
I'm gonna give her that and go just point to the houses. Like, here, go check these houses for survivors. They're probably all dead, but.
All right. And she takes it.
Don't kill anybody. It's just if you find a southerner or whoever, whatever, if somebody's handy.
Fine.
But,
can I just hang with y'all? This is boring. Give me your knife. I need the short. I gotta shorten this goddamn dress.
oh, here.
I'll be doing boy shit. I gotta look like a boy.
I'll cut her dress off at like knee length.
That's what she wants. She's like, here, right here. What are you doing with the cloth?
Fucking tossing it.
Okay. Into the wind.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, she now looks like a girl from the 50s.
Just go check the survivors. If you find anything useful, grab it.
All right. You see her hop down. She takes her heels off and throws them shits. She's like, finally! Get some fucking shit done. You see her like just kick a door open. Hey, you hootenanny ass motherfucker! Want some goddamn heat? And she just starts screaming through the house because she has no.
I'm from Texas.
You just sent her like a drone.
I'm gonna leave the hatch open. That way, just in case something else pops up over there, I can kind of tell what's going on and go back to what I was doing.
Okay.
I just got a little nervous about our handsy Christmas.
Okay. You where are you going back to? I'm sorry.
Person with the dock and Fred.
After about 10-15 minutes, he comes to consciousness again. Where's the regiment? He starts to stand up. Oh, that hurts!
Yep, stay.
He's got musket holes in his backpack. His uniform is shredded by gunfire. You see, like, he pulls his pistol. It's broke. It looks like it took a musket ball to the pistol. Like his leather belt falls off. He rolls over onto his stomach. He's half burned, but his skin is now clean, smooth. It's some small scarring, like pale white, but nothing too morose. Morose.
Can you tell me your name?
Oh, Billy Parker.
Billy, hi Billy. I'm Sue.
Where are you
I
from?
found you by accident.
And you see him reach for his knife. Where are you from?
Listen to how I'm talking.
From the north?
Yeah, I'm from Michigan, honey.
What the hell you doing here?
And
he looks
I have
over
a job.
at the tank. The fuck is that?
Don't worry about it.
And you see Red standing over him.
Don't worry about him. He just saved your life.
You're good, kid.
He just saved your life.
It's a gnome. I ain't a fucking gnome. And then Doc's like, he's a gnome.
He's got magic.
Do it. You watch as he does get to his feet.
Okay.
He picks his rifle up, which was strapped to him, because it looks as though he was drugged into the building to use this, like, to get him to safety. And he's been in and out for the last 24 hours. That's the first person you found so far. So, and you only made it halfway down the second half of that road.
Stay here.
It's not safe here.
I kind of is now, honey. You're the first person I've seen.
Started raining shots in on us. We had no idea. Explosions everywhere. We thought they were on the mountain. Were they on the mountain?
I don't know.
You see him like try to like look at his musket. It's fucking broke.
Mm-hmm.
You got a gun?
You won't need one right now. I'm trying to be gentle,
Holding
but
broken junk.
Walk outside, Billy.
You were the first soldier we have found alive. Union or Confederate.
Shit.
You don't need one right now.
5th Sharpshooters out of Ohio. Wayne's got your gun.
Sorry, I steal it.
There's a one behind your box, Wayne. There's a couple.
Oh, well, there's one.
Okay.
All right, you see him get up.
Billy what?
Billy Parker.
Billy, you just stay here. We gotta get a couple horses to deal with some things. We've been checking houses. I don't know if I'm gonna find anybody else though.
You see him look at the tank. Oh! As it falls over.
Hi, Sherman. I don't even look behind me. I just see that. Like, hi, Sherman.
You good, kid? Yeah, yes, sir. They fixed me up. Cool. Get in the tank.
He's gonna need help, sir.
Sherman steps down. Oh, I can get it, sir.
No. He
Major Sherman? The blight of the South? He rots sweet potato pie. And it rots in your mouth. Shut up with the stupid songs. Let's go. Yes, sir! You see Sherman grab his arm up.
We almost started laughing in the poor kid's face.
And they start to walk off. Is it true you blow up railroad tracks because you think it's funny? Shut up.
Yes! As I keep walking.
I knew it! You want to do some push-ups, kid? No? Then shut up. And then you see some of the brothel girls are standing at the back of the tank, kind of hanging out where the gun is that Doc set up. And Doc's just standing there going, leave my woman alone! Hey, sugar! And they're like, he's like, oh! And he's yanked into the
He
tank.
woke up in the world's freaking weirdest reality.
Yeah, he did.
He's thinking he's dead. I know he's thinking something happened.
So what are you guys doing? Red, you and Doc are still, I'm going to say, are by the junk pile. Sherman's back in the tank. You see Florence come out dragging someone at gunpoint.
Whoa! Hey, where is she? Where?
She's got that revolver you gave her.
Yeah.
Back right corner of the tank in that building right there.
Okay.
I got one, stupid fucking son of a bitch. She's a very cussy lady. I'm sorry, y'all. So, she's like digging this gun into the back of this Confederate soldier's head. Lady, I'm telling you right now, when my boys show up, I'll blow your other fucking ear off.
Tie him up, put him with the other prisoners. Have Dad help.
Give me your boots. Let's see if she can manhandle this guy. She's brawny. She's mean. Let's see. Nope. You just see him. He's got like three wounds on him, like one in each leg and one in the shoulder. And he's just like, lady, I'll tell you what. He bangs his shit off the ground, takes a mouthful of mud. Why in the? And you see his boots come off. She slips them shits on. And now she's got some good footwear. She's like, I got some boots. I'm going to stomp you out. Put your hands behind your back.
La, la, la.
I'm going to come up with a song for you, and then I'm going to fucking shoot you to it. Then I'll heal you so I can keep doing it. And he looks over at you guys. Who in the fuck are y'all?
As Sherman walks around the tank with them.
Where's the dumpling there?
You just see Sherman step out and looks. He goes back in. And then you see the other two brothel girls, Marmaduke and oh god, what's her name? Daisy. Walk out. Daisy's putting her hair up. Honey, you just came to the wrong side of the continent. It's time to go. And you just see Marmaduke grab a shovel. We're gonna bury you alive.
I was watching the spectacle from the other side, but before I walk away to go get horses, I'm just gonna repeat myself. Tie him up and put him with the others.
Okay. And you see Marmaduke just bong. He goes out. And then
walk away.
you see Daisy walks over and grabs the dress that you guys cut up, the leftovers off the tank, and then they hog him up. And then you see oh God, what was his name? The guy who owned the brothel, the bar.
I don't think I wrote it down. I just have like.
I don't think you guys know his name.
He's just really old.
No, he didn't. He didn't give a name. I remember he escaped.
I have his name. I just didn't remember if I gave it to you guys.
I didn't write anything really down.
All right. His name. I'll say you guys learned his name in travel. Is Samuel Watson.
Okay.
All right. So write that down. Write that down. You see him go. We got another guest to the House of Pain. Welcome. I hope my girls treated you poorly. And he hears you say, "Put him with the others." And you hear a big bunch of commotion, and then Sam steps out and goes, "What are we doing with him?"
Huh?
I'm trying to remember where I am.
He asks you, what you guys are doing with all these soldiers you guys keep collecting. Like right now, they're in a 5x10 room, and it's getting musky in there.
Death March!
Well, the goal was to find a Union camp or a nearest fort and turn them in as actual POWs.
All right. They live for now.
But we might need to rethink where they're located.
So who? Okay.
Florence, Marmaduke, and
Daisy.
Daisy.
And they start to go to the other houses now together, and they're talking. You guys listen to what they're saying?
No, I'm heading that
you're
way
heading
to
this
get
way?
horses.
I'm sewing up a uniform.
Okay, where are you at?
I'm sitting on top of the tank.
All right, I'll say you make it down the hill. You see all of this shit going on. And you see White Buffalo, stoic as shit, start to sew up a Confederate uniform, making cuts and just roll a d20 for me to see it. Like, what was it, performance? It'd be performance. Give me a performance check, sir.
That's a first.
Wow, that might fix their
Because you were trying to perform an act to perform for another, to deceive another.
It's called recon.
I know.
Or, how's a better word for it? Cognito. 19.
19. You do a pretty fucking good job. Like, it looks as though this uniform you're putting together was just fixed in the field, general fixings. One of the little stripes is slightly off, but unless you're really, really looking for it, you wouldn't catch it.
I just put it on. Put it
on?
Put Dead Man's uniform on, and the cape, and the sword, and...
Okay. I'll say it takes you 3 minutes to do that, and you now look like a Confederate soldier on the top of a
officer,
tank.
just sitting there with my rifle. Oh, where's that young guy at, Billy?
Billy, he's in the tank.
Oh, I'd give him something.
He's sitting there just in like the little walk path.
He doesn't know who I am.
He's just sitting on the ledge in the walk path. Like down the tank, it's a bunch of rooms where you guys stay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you got the storage facility up in the turrets where all the shot goes and all that. But he's sitting there and he goes, fuck. He points a gun at you. How'd you get in here, Reb?
I hand him the flag. I'm like, I'm sorry for your loss. You've been promoted. And I walk
He's
away.
northern.
I know. Sorry, I'm sure they were his friends.
Wait a minute.
His whole company flag.
Oh. He believes you. Are you with this group?
Yes,
And you're native.
correct. The
Why are
place
you
I'm-
wearing a Confederate uniform?
We are in the South, right?
Yeah.
Camouflage.
Oh, infiltration.
And this rank.
Name's Billy.
Just call me Buffalo.
Buffalo. All right. It's not the weirdest thing I've had happen to me today.
I'm gonna go back up and sit there.
And
I'll be
then,
less likely to get shot at.
huh?
I'm wearing a Confederate officer's uniform. We're in the South.
Okay. Where you at now?
I'm sitting on top of the tank.
All right. You climb back up. You go out. Get on the tank. Sit there and just stare out. You roll an investigation check. And you got Doc and Red with you, so I will roll for them. Doc,
That's a 10.
dirty 20 for Doc, and Red ain't seeing shit. It's a 10. You go house to house. You only find one other person alive in the building next to the barn.
Okay.
And it's another northern soldier.
Mm-hmm.
He is sitting at a table, like pouring something into a gunshot wound in his chest.
He's a little more.
He's a little bit more up,
Okay.
and he's pouring something into a musket,
He's Rambo.
and he's trying to like one-arm ramrod
Hey.
a
You.
shot into the fucking.
Hello.
Who are you?
Help.
You see, he turns his head, burned, and like half the house is crumbled. You, what side you with?
Neither really, but I guess north.
Make a persuasion check.
I'll try this. Yeah. That's a 6.
Say the South sucks and mean it.
What the fuck?
The South sucks.
Which part of Michigan are you from? I recognize that accent.
What the fuck do I live? Like
Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor?
It's a boring place.
Yes, it is. Now, can I come help you or what?
You're an American. Yeah. He drops his gun, like on the floor. He goes to pick it up. Fuck.
No.
Fuck.
Here, I got
The
you.
doc rushes in. Oh! You see his arm is broken now,
Mm-hmm.
and it needs set.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he was trying to reload a shot,
Mm-hmm.
but there's empty booze bottles fucking everywhere on
Uh-huh.
the table. This looks like a makeshift, maybe a cabaret or a saloon, some sort of bar.
Mm-hmm.
There's about 12 bottles of liquor, mostly drank on the table. And the doc's like, well, that's not good. And then Red is like, son, you got a problem with drinking, don't you? Would you like me to fix it?
Less a problem and more easing the pain, I think.
Yeah.
Huh?
Dale Ernst, what's your name?
Dale?
Yeah.
I'm just telling them I'm Susan. My name's
Susan. That's a name. You don't hear around here. Usually it's Maribel and Samarista or some shit. Well, we held them off.
Hell,
Anybody alive?
we found one other person.
Who?
Billy?
Dark starts to do the moonstone. Natural 20. Doc is a badass. Billy made it! Mr. Parker.
Hell, barely. We got him though.
You alright?
He will be. We fixed him up best we could. He's eating right now.
Okay. Where's, you see his ears have been bleeding?
Uh-huh.
Like you notice the walls are buckled.
Uh-huh.
And there's just shot holes all over the ground outside the house.
Mm-hmm.
Like large blast, no windows are left.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna take one of the horses and get the fuck out of here. He starts to shift in his seat. The moon starts to work. You start to see the holes close. And then Red takes the gem you gave him. Mm-hmm. All right, you need some good healing? What are you, some sort of wizard? Yes! Voodoo. Looks at the doc. He's a wizard.
Just go with it.
Just go with it.
Just go with it.
All right. Ooh. Has to spell on you. And he touches him, and then you see the wound, the bullet, the musket balls fall out of him. This building is mostly about to fall down. There's dust and trash everywhere. There's bricks laying all over the feet. It's hard to walk through here. It's encumbered terrain. As like it's just there's just bricks. You're rolling your ankles walking through here. He's like, that's pretty good. He stands up. He's actually kind of fucking tall. He's like 6'2". His uniform again, very shredded like Billy's. Mm-hmm. They saw some serious gunfights here. What about the metal man? Is the metal man down?
Yeah, they're all down. We're actually working on clearing them out of here. We just had to get some horses, so we thought we'd check.
What unit y'all with?
We're just civilians passing through, man. With one notable exception.
Do I hear this?
No,
you're clear back in the tank, staring off into the sunset, smoking your peace pipe. You.
Wait a minute.
So let's get out of here carefully. We got some food and a place to.
You got food?
Mm-hmm.
Like what do you got? You got like rat or rabbit?
Squirrel. Bear.
You got cow and bear?
I know we got bear. I don't know about cow. But we might have cow. Come on. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. And you see he's thin.
Mm-hmm.
And these boys ain't been eating good. He stands up, like his backpack falls apart. Mm-hmm. It looks half burned. Mm-hmm. His knapsack, like the roll that's on the top where his blanket would go, smoking. Mm-hmm. Kind of still in and out, smoldering. Mm-hmm. He steps out. His boots are blown to pieces. Mm-hmm. These guys have been through it. You know how many of those metal men I tried to bring down?
Yeah,
Where'd they come from?
I don't know.
And then you see Red goes, magic. He keeps walking away. Red heads to the stables. Mm-hmm. Where are you and Doc going?
I'm going to send him with Doc back to the tank. I'm going to go with Red to grab a horse.
Tank, Red, horse. Got it. All right.
Who's driving?
Driving what?
Driving what? It's just sitting there right now.
It's just sitting there. No one's in the driver's seat.
I get in. I start driving it. Looking for a bank. Every town has a bank.
Make an investigations check.
Or a church or something. There's got to be some like more people hold up.
the whole town just didn't go running off into the fields. Investigation?
Yeah.
17.
You see a mail building. You see a small church that's collapsed
Oh.
and smoking, but you don't see a bank. You see a schoolhouse that looks okay.
I go in the schoolhouse.
You walk.
Yeah.
You walk over to the schoolhouse. You walk inside. Going in there. There's a chalkboard behind you. You see the podium's knocked over where the teacher would stand, the lectern. The little seats where the little brass fittings that, the wood flips up and all that. No kids in here. School books nice and tidy against the wall. One shelf fell over. There's a hole in the roof, but it doesn't look anything like it. It looks as though they took effort to avoid hitting a school building.
Okay. So there's no any evidence of people hiding or under the
No.
All right.
There's no one in here.
All right. I guess I go to the mail place.
Okay. I'll say in transit to the mail place, which is further back down the street. You hear something whistling above you.
Hey, look. I just throw myself up against the wall real quick, like it's a bomb about to drop, and I'm
Roll a
trying
d20 for me.
to hit in a corner somewhere.
Make a dexterity check for me.
What do you want first?
Dexterity.
That's a 20.
20 total?
Yeah, 17 plus 3.
Okay. You beat this. Something lands in the road as you're walking down it, behind the tank.
Under fire!
As you guys look up now, see what the hell's going on, you shoot back around, turn, look up. There is a Confederate airship above you. And you hear bellowing down. All you hear coming from the ship is you hear bellowing down. Surrender now, or you will be destroyed. Now.
We're on your side!
They can't hear you.
I know.
They have what looks like a big megaphone tube aimed down at the ground.
How far up are they?
Both of you roll an intelligence check. See if you can gauge that distance.
Seven.
Yeah, I didn't do much better. 8.
You have no idea how high up they are. Let's put higher than you can jump.
And those can't really go up.
I just run to the tank.
Okay, you guys start to run to the tank. Red and Doc. Doc is in the tank now, I'm going to say, with Dale and Billy. You see the girls run out of a building and start to sprint back towards the tank. And then you see the horses come out of the stable, and what are you guys doing with them?
I slap it, get on a horse and just.
Well, you're at the tank.
You're
Oh.
in the tank.
Yeah, I'm in the tank. I'm in the tank.
A couple of horses come out of the stables.
Yeah, you got 2. There's like 7 in there.
Okay.
Well fed.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to try and get on it. Is it just running out, or did they be like bring it out?
You got them out.
Okay.
But they're doing that thing where horses are like, ooh, I'm out. You know.
Yeah, I'll just get on it, get it under control, and start heading back
Okay.
towards the tank.
You start to make your way towards the tank. You hear. You see dirt fly up behind the tank, far in the distance behind it. Then you start to see white buffalo running back from the building. You see that old woman take off up the hill, and you see the girls come out of one of the back buildings and start to sprint towards the tank, and you start to see the front barrel swivel.
Yeah, and I'm like, it can't go that high.
Then you hear it start. Red's like, let's go!
Yep, I'm trying to get around and in.
All right. Then you guys hear, surrender or you will be destroyed. Make an animal handling check, please.
13.
13. You are able to get the horse to get going. Red takes the fuck off. Yeah! Where are we going? What he yells. Roll for initiative.
Okay, go get some food before we hop in here.
After the break. All right, we'll see you guys in a minute. We're gonna get some dinner. Go get you some dinner, y'all. Go get you some fucking dinner. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. And we're back. No. Roll for initiative. Right out the gate.
I actually did before we left.
17.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
17, 9, okay. 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 Gotta put. There. Here's the order of things.
I had a question for the DM.
What's up?
Like, what kind of goods? Like, I don't know how the economy is based, but, you know, do soldiers carry around pouches of tobacco?
Some,
And,
yeah.
you know, like little accoutrements, little soldiers take in like little packets of sugar and things like that.
They have that type of shit, but it's scarce because the planet's not doing well.
So it's not like
So it's like a quarter of the portions you would expect by today's standard. Like dustings of anything. Everyone here is thin. You don't see heavy people here, not really. So, starting off the round, once you guys, let's see who's first. The Confederates are first. No, White Buffalo, you're first. You hear from the sky, "Let General Forrest go, and we might let you live." They're staying over here to this side of the tank. Just so you know, there is a mountainside here and up that way.
General Forrest. Is he one of your friends, Sherman?
No.
I think we should haul ass out of here and not use the road.
Is that what you're doing for your turn?
That's a suggestion, pretty much. I'm in the tank.
You're in the tank. I'll say you made it to the tank. The girls are in the tank. You two are outside the tank, hauling ass back to the tank. The horses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's White Buffalo's turn to Confederates. You see something come flying out of the tank, or out of their airship. Explosion back here.
But that house is gone.
Just, you don't know what it was, but there was an explosion here. It looked as though, if you're outside looking up, it looks as though they just hand tossed something over
Lob
there.
something over. So they're low enough that we can like see people.
You can make out a silhouette moving around.
I would take it. Oh, I'm in the tank.
Nope, your turn's over. Okay, so that's their turn. Sue, you're up next.
I'm just gonna keep moving into the tank.
I'll say you and Red make it to the side of the tank, hauling ass.
Okay.
You guys are like right here. Almost into the tank.
Okay.
That is a big cloak, isn't it? That's gonna be your turn if that's all you use.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use all my.
Because you guys
all
came
my
from like
little
over
shit.
here
Yeah.
and you're just.
Yeah, just everything I got, just haul ass to get it.
Okay.
Tank.
I'll say that's your and Red's turn. Sherman, you hear the tank.
And she keeps watching him try, like, Red, no, like, no.
But the tank starts to.
Yeah, that's fine, that'll help me a little bit.
And that is Doc's turn as well. So back to the top of the order, White Buffalo. The tank has started. You see through the portholes in the side of the tank.
Mm-hmm.
Sue and Red hauling ass up with horses on horseback. Dale and Billy are trying to move to any position they can, and they start yelling, "It's that goddamn Confederate sky ship again!"
Oh, that explains a lot. Okay.
They took down our other sky ship!
I get in the driver's and I try to back it up so I can get the gun in position.
Well, the thing is over here, but the tank only comes up about 45 degrees.
The cannons don't come up high enough to get to it.
Even if I were to back it up all the way down the street and just kind of.
You'd have to back it up a mile. How fast does this thing go backwards? Not fast! Make an intelligence check.
Natural 20.
Maybe the hillside might be of assistance. All right, we're moving. Just crank it and just chill. Clank, 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 clank. Where are you going?
I'm going up that hill.
Which side?
The one that has the tallest point.
The left side. You start to spin it. Just so you know, you're the driver now. You see one of the girls hop out of the driver's seat and get out of your way. You sit down and you start to move this way. I'll say you make it to about here. And I'll just say at this point, your tank starts to immediately go uphill about like this.
The 25-degree angle. The 25.
Yep. But you also just left Red and Sue outside.
They're not that far. Is it like half a mile?
No, they're like right next to the tank.
Oh.
Now, that I'm going to say is your turn.
Yeah.
Now it's their turn. Now you see a couple of things come flying out. Red and Sue.
Mm-hmm.
Out the top of this. And they yell, "We warned you!" What's your AC?
13.
Okay. Okay. You see.
Bam.
Yeah, you hear ding. Dirt flies up all around you guys. The back of the tank door is open.
Mm-hmm.
No one took damage. But now you're covered in dirt and the horses are frightened a little bit.
I'm going to try and keep my horse under control.
Okay. All right, Sue and Red, it's your turn. What do you guys? Oh, I know what Red's doing.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep my horse under control while turn and hopefully into the tank if there's enough room to get in the back.
The horse starts to gallop and dum, 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 and starts to kind of, it's like this into the back of the tank. Like its head is down, it can't even lift its head.
Right, in the tank, there's no room?
The tank is only like this tall.
Oh.
Oh!
It's not like a building inside. It's just bigger than a normal tank would be. Like your tank space is like this room right here we're in. So like it just has to keep its head down and walk in like this. It can't out upright.
Then what happened to me? Because I was on top of it.
That's exactly what we're going to talk about right now. You go in, make a dexterity check for me.
13.
You see it coming and you're like, shit. You get desaddled.
Uh-huh.
And I'll say with the rest of your actions, you can get up and just get into the tank. And Red does the same thing.
I'm gonna help this poor thing get far enough in that it can. Like,
Red, straight off the damn horse. The horse kind of takes the top off of this little, takes a little bunch of mane off. But it's in the tank. It is now 9 people plus 2 horses in the tank. Okay? And the horses are still trying to like, don't.
No, I'm gonna calm animal handling and try to get them to lay down as we move.
And Red takes 1d6 damage.
Red,
He
pull
takes
her
6
back.
points of damage as he. Oh, fuck my ass! He gets up, runs into the tank, holding both cheeks because he just gave himself a bummer. That's his turn. The doc is on the minigun, just looking down at the dirt.
Chairman has not been doing anything. Chairman's number 4.
He's in the barrel.
Ah,
He don't have a shot yet.
gotcha.
You just hear him scream, "Close the fucking doors!"
Shut up, that lie.
Alright, so these people and this person, this lady is off in Timbuktu. Alright, so everybody's in the tank. Doc's in the tank. Sherman says, "Hurry the fuck up!" He holds his action until he gets a shot on this round. Now, top of the round. No, Doc was top. Doc can't do anything. He's just kind of tending to the people. And you hear him scream, "Shut the fuck up! I don't care your name is Forrest!"
Wait! Whoa!
And you see Doc, if you weren't able to see him, he throws one of the Confederates into the cell. You guys just captured, the girl's captured, and just slams and locks it.
No! It's not my turn, but I'm just yelling random. No!
Okay. And he looks back and he just sees 2 horses side by side like huge fucking objects.
I'm trying
And
to get them to lay down.
he sees you at their ass, trying to like pat their heads down, and like Red's just taking balls and ass to the face as he's trying to get away from these horses. So, top of the round, White Buffalo, you're in the driver's seat, sir.
Okay,
No idea what's going on.
He's just getting ball bagged by
I'm
a
gonna
fucking
tell her,
horse.
Red, load up your most fiery explosive into the barrel.
Basically, I'm telling you to put napalm into the barrel.
Getting fucked up by a horse!
Well, somebody load something.
And I'm trying to light him
You
with the
hear
barrel.
Marmaduke, "I got his ass!" But she's back here. Sherman's like, "Just give me the fucking angle!"
Yeah.
You guys are officially a tank crew.
Right, here's
That is what it's like in a tank.
Here's
Do this, it's already done!
Alright, what I'm doing, I'm gonna have the
You need to get
tank
more angle. You need to get more angle. You need to go up further.
up for as high. And what I'm gonna do is when I get to the
I'll say at
angle-
this point, you drive forward more. That's about all she's got.
Can't get any more, otherwise we.
How close am I?
Run back down.
You have the shot now.
I just take it, just boom, and I just keep firing.
Alright, I'm gonna use this little tank to prop up that little tank.
It's probably
Because you guys are at a 45 and he's got 45. You guys are something like, there's some wild shit like this. Okay?
Well, you're not. Is he having a gun? Or is
He's in the driver's seat, Sherman's in the front gun, Marmaduke's in the back gun. You and Red are getting fucked up by horses right now. Doc is like awestruck at what he's seeing.
Oh shit!
And then you see Daisy, Billy, Dale, Sam just running through the tank getting guns. You see them hand Dale and Billy explosives. You see, like, just muskets being handed out. Here's some rations. Here's
As
some.
much as I wish I had had a better understanding of the size and
That's
size of the
okay.
tank, this is fantastic.
Just so you know, like, this right here is as wide as the tank is inside. Outside, the tank is about this wide, from here to that wall. So there's something going on within this tank structure. Obviously, this thing was created in a different
I thought
plane.
the ceiling was a little bit higher,
Nope,
like I
this is
could
it.
crouch, like we could crouch and go, but.
The shot is, I tried to aim it right between,
Well, you're not shooting shit because you're in the driver's
Driver's
seat.
seat.
There's
I know.
no guns on the front of the tank.
oh, okay.
The only gun on the front of the tank
You're
is the top
just, all
turret.
you're doing is driving.
There is a porthole next to the driver's seat for a pistol or a rifle.
All right.
That's it.
So
Or
you can totally, yeah, hook some out.
you could shoot a nice scrappy hole into the side of the ship with a pistol. They're still over here. All right, that's your turn. You're now in shot position. Confederates' turn. They're going to open up with the cannons.
Good luck hitting that little
But now you guys are a harder target to hit because you're up the side of a hill and you're about an inch big to them now. So, good for you. Good for you. So they get to roll with disadvantage with 4 fucking cannons. Can I get 2 more D20s, please? What's the tank's AC?
10.
10.
Unless you want the up the dog, that's the angle we're at.
Increase it by 5.
15, okay.
All right, here we go. Plus 3. Hit, hit, hit. So you guys get hit with 3 cannon shots. Just by chance, the other one goes wild. And they're going to throw 2 sticks of dynamite over at you. See if they even hit you. Nope.
How do you even time that?
They both hit it with, they're at like a -10 for the throws because they just.
Well, I mean, the wick alone, how could you even...
Probably a guy up there with a sextant, a set of binoculars that have range finding capability, I would imagine. All right, the 3 that hit do. Now remember, your guys' armor increased the last time you took it to Gillette for fixing.
That's right.
I think I have the current number down. We have this really bad problem of updating shit and not actually updating shit.
Fine.
60 points of damage to the hull as you guys hear boom, bing, boom. And that other one landed right here, right into the house.
Okay.
I hope I didn't knock the tank over.
No, well, you gotta remember, this is dirt, and the dirt flows down into the area. Okay, that's their turn. Sue, you're now ass cheek to face with a horse, trying to keep their heads down. Make it animal
Well,
handling.
no, but I'm trying to get them to lay down.
Oh, lay them down. Make
Yeah.
an animal handling check.
That's hard.
These are
It's
strange. They don't know you,
Yeah.
and they're trying to figure out what you want.
17.
That's with animal your bonus.
I have a 0 on animal handling.
It works. The one you have lays down. Yeah. And you just see Red step around.
Whatever. I'll try and get yours down. Down.
And see if he does well. It just. Let's see if it reacts to him. It does not. It just keeps. That's
Just kind of or something nicely.
nice
No,
horsey.
I'm trying to be calm, but I also need to get Doc's attention.
Doc's walking over to you guys.
We need him. Forrest. They're looking for him.
You see Doc pull that pilfered pistol that he got off of that drunk farmer way back when. Forrest, come on out!
No.
And the guy that the girl's hog-tied comes out. Well, I knew it'd only be a matter of time.
Shut up, or you're gonna be a dead body thrown out of this tank to them.
Sure. Sure. What about my boys? They're my
They're
boys.
looking for you. Come on.
Make an intimidation check. With advantage, are you pointing a gun at him?
Yes.
Then yes. That's 2 guns pointed.
Oh, actually, technically a rifle because I gave my handgun to Forrest.
Okay. To Billy?
No, it's a Florence.
Oh, Florence. Okay.
When she got bored
I thought
and
you
wanted
said
to go out
Florence.
look.
Okay.
Yeah. Intimidation?
Yeah.
The 13.
Roll off.
Oh, you're gonna win.
Natural 20.
Yeah, it's a 30.
Well, I got a good feeling they got enough armament up there to blow this little steel box away.
Was he in it?
You think that.
He's like, "Did you hear that, boys?" You see them all stand up. Yeah, we heard it. Looks like our ride's here. Doc shoots one of them.
Yep.
Oh! Let's see, where's the sheet? Good thing I'm a doctor. What's he got? Yep, he shoots him with that one. And hits. What's it do? Okay. I gotta adjust that.
Did he die?
Come on, boys.
Oh, dude, if they lost Forrest, it'd be over.
You didn't shoot Forrest.
Oh, I'm shooting Forrest.
15 points of damage. As you see, Doc just looks at him and goes, "Oh, that's nice." Poof! Drops one of the guys in the back, dead. Everyone's ears are ringing now.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to not shoot. It's like, fuck.
Now roll an intimidation check with advantage.
All of it?
No, you drive.
No, you're the wheelman.
I rolled literally the same shit. That's 13.
Twice? You rolled it twice? I'll say his DC
I
dropped.
rolled the same numbers.
I'll say his DC dropped only because you just shot one of his guys in front of him.
Uh-huh.
And it'll succeed. Fine. It's a damn shame. He's a good man. And he steps out. Doc.
Yep. Oh shit.
And I'll say that is your guys' turn
Okay.
because that was a lot.
Yeah.
Because Doc shot someone, moved to your position, moved back to the door. Yeah, that was a lot. So, okay. Doc's at the end of the round. Red just failed at horsing, and Sherman is... Actually, Sherman didn't get to take it. No, Sherman's in position now.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he gets to take a shot. I'm out of order. Okay. Sherman now fires 3 rounds out the fucking cannon. What?
Can I put those in order for you so it's less confusing?
If you want to. Here we go. This Sherman ain't the one. Terminator is a powerful man. All right. 2 hit and then a jam. What's the tank's gun damage?
D6 plus 10.
All right. 27 points of damage to the airship as boom, crashes into the side of it. You see the ship go. Another one.
Yeah, I was looking at pop.
You start to see a long crack down the hull of this thing.
I don't really want that.
You then hear, "Fuck! I got a jam!" And it'll take until his next turn to clear the spent casing out. So he's going to lose one action on his next turn. That being said, White Buffalo, you're up. What are you doing?
I get off the driver's thing.
Okay. You stop the tank.
I walk, I grab a bottle of whiskey.
Okay.
I'm still dressed in my southern outfit.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop you. We're at a 45-degree angle on a hillside.
Yeah, they're not gonna hit us.
And you're gonna shut off the tank and walk away.
Can I go higher up?
I love this.
Am I still higher up?
You can try.
Yeah, I push it full blast, power.
Make a dexterity check for me.
Is the, how damaged is it? Is it on fire?
What?
The dirigible.
No, she's got a giant hole in it.
19.
You get it up further. Now I need to roll some checks. Okay. The tank goes up another. You are now up like this, and it's stuck. But you got all the angle you could ever want.
I'm just, can I tell my gunner just to fire rapidly or random, just fire shell after shell after shell?
Well, the last you
Yeah,
knew,
right now.
Sherman has got a jam in the gun.
Oh, that's right. All right.
Okay.
Hurry up, Sherman!
I love that the barrel is pointed right at the camera.
I want to send this thing ablaze.
Okay. That's your turn. Are you doing anything else?
Is there anything else I can do to
You
angle
walk
it perfectly?
around, or you can do whatever you want.
I want to go see Forrest.
He's outside.
I thought Forrest was in the tank in the
He's
prison.
okay. Hang on. I'll say with everything you guys did, you're about to walk back out the tank, but you're not outside yet because you guys did a lot there.
Okay.
Now it's the Confederates' turn. They're going to open fire with 5 cannons to shoot this thing. But now that it's at a steeper angle, your AC is now 18.
Okay.
Was that good?
Yeah.
It's really good. Miss, 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 miss. And hit.
Okay.
And you guys take 20 points of damage.
Okay.
As it just boom, boom, off the split in the tank. But it does leave a dent. Not a big dent, but a dent you'd be upset about if you were at the grocery store. So, Sue, you're up. You now have Forrest at gunpoint with Doc.
Can we try to, instead of trying to get around the horses and tumbling out the back of the tank, can we attempt to come up here and come out the hole? Yeah, we're gonna do that.
That'll take all your movement to get out.
Yeah.
So, you have Forrest. He's up
And
here with you.
I'm gonna have him come like,
They're right here.
yeah, I'm gonna have him look right at it so that they can see.
What are you doing? Waving.
I'm gonna try to yell. I know they really probably can't hear me. I'm just gonna try to yell, "Hey, you want him? You got lucky. He's not dead, but he's right here."
Make a roll, 20 roll for me.
Natural 20.
You see, they're not firing. You hear, you guys are some wily assholes, send him up.
How exactly?
No response.
Dude, down. This ain't hard to jump off of.
He's gonna make an acrobatics check.
I'm gonna take his guns if he hasn't.
He don't
his
have
gun
shit
removed.
on him.
I'm going to.
The girls robbed him.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna untie him so that he can not fall all over his ass.
He hops perfectly. It was nice meeting you.
Can I see him?
No. And you see him, he drops down over here. He starts to walk this way.
Okay.
Right here. And now the dirigible is about there. Because they have a driver too. And pointed at him from this direction is Doc. Because Doc really don't like this guy. But we'll just say that you guys are... Red is going to try to lay that horse down again at an angle. Hey, down horsey. Natural 20.
Okay.
You see the tank as it starts to tilt to the right. Okay, that's really his turn.
Yeah.
And you see Red, he does get the horse down. You stay. He walks to the end of the tank, looks out at this guy with a stick of dynamite in his hand. Any more trouble out of you, I'll fucking destroy you. Whatever you say, little man. Okay, that is Sue, Doc, and Red's turn, because you guys are just there. It makes more sense to me. Sherman doesn't know this is going on. His first action, he clears the round, spent. Loads 2 more. On the way. Boom! Hits. Hits. The 21 and 22.
Okay.
You see...
On fire.
$51 points of damage to the dirigible.
Okay.
As he's following it around. Now, let me see if it hits anything critical. Actually, tank crew, I need you both to roll a percentile dice for me. 1 each.
No.
Oh. Just one?
It's 20.
Yep, just one roll.
It is?
Yep, that one.
I got a 0.
That's 100.
But in our game, that's 100.
That's 100. That's what I got. A 0.
Okay.
That's a 0.
Yeah.
That's a 0. Thanks.
If you're watching to know how D20 games work, we run percentiles very differently.
We run them as I see them. It's very blank and very simple. A double O is a 100. I don't roll an additional D4 to find out if there's a 4 or a 2 added to it. It's just a flat, nice, even number because that's the world I live in. So that being said, I'd like to keep it simple for all the players who play these games. So that being said, the girls, I'll just put it to you this way. You hear people sliding around inside the tank. You hear the horses. You see Red standing there. And then boom, boom, from the tank. With your guys' grand gallant efforts, collectively pursuant, with your 100% driving skills and your 100% roll he's made, you smash their engine room upstairs. And the the dirigible, and you just hear. And there's a fire.
That's gonna catch quick.
And they start to whip and roll. But the second shot, or the first shot, broke a bunch of cables that hold the damn balloon to the ship. So now it's at an angle and tilting, swinging wildly until it stops. Coming at the mountain.
The same mountain?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch it. It's the middle of the day. I'm assuming it's clear skies. I'm just watching this happen.
Hey, as it now starts to lay on into towards the mountain, it's completely engulfed in fire. As the port chute holes where the cannons are. Lucky shot. Okay. Fuck.
Can I yell at something outside the tank?
I'll say it's your reaction. You do so.
It's like, anybody else got anything sarcastic to say? Forrest.
Starts to run.
He's pissed.
Okay.
4, 5, 6.
He don't have shit and his ride is now in flames. So
He'd be a great prisoner.
Run away! Okay, that's his turn. Sherman. Okay, Red and Doc are done. So, White Buffalo, what are you doing in the driver's seat, sir?
Alright, is that tank had it?
you need to start backing up or we're gonna flip.
Is the tank, not the tank, is the dirigible pretty much done?
You think so?
Alright,
You just seen Sherman put 2 big fucking holes in it and something exploded inside of it.
I'm gonna send it on its way. And then I'm gonna take one shot.
You don't have, with what?
The barrel. Oh wait, no. I'm trying to move the
You're
tank.
not a gunner.
That's right, I'm not a gunner. I move the tank so it doesn't, I move it off to its side. So
Roll
it points more.
roll a d20, add your dexterity modifier to see if you can get it unstuck.
20.
20 total?
I got 17 plus 3.
Luckily enough, you dig a big enough trench to where you're back down on the squish dock. You're about there now. You're not stuck, but you got it out. Where are you trying to go?
Well, I mean, am I still a good angle to hit the thing?
Bring your AC back down to 12.
Okay.
Huh?
Am I still at a good angle to hit the dirigible? Or is it?
You're sailing around the corner of the mountain at this point.
On fire.
You can see it, yes.
I just sit there and wait till Sherman puts another round in it.
Okay, so that's your turn. Confederates are going to try to save it.
We're not saving the mountain.
Okay, I'm going to use your d20s again. All with disadvantage because this is a bad.
I'll leave in 5 minutes.
That's fine. They don't. You hear. You see some stuff fall off the top of it. Roll a D100 or just roll a percentile dice for me. Roll low.
I did 20.
You see something fall from the sky.
Like, can I tell if it's a person or a thing or?
It is a thing.
Okay. Because I'm surfing on the top of the tank right now.
Yes, you are. Where are you? Well, first thing you see is this. You see a few things.
Okay. Well, that was a thing.
How many people
There's
were
more
on there?
people, not friends.
Some of them hit the tank.
I'm
do
getting
no
rained
damage.
on by people.
And then you see a large object slide off out the back door as the bottom of the ship breaks off, as it's now sailing towards the other mountain.
Is it going lower or is it just?
Oh yeah,
Is it
and it's
dropping?
speeding up.
Time to go!
As this slides out the back. I gotta paint it, don't judge me. Howling. Hits the mountain, slips down.
As soon as I see it getting closer, I'm gonna like duck because I'm a little scared.
It hits, and you are now covered in dirt.
Uh-huh.
More so than you were when the shells and the dynamite started landing at your feet. And now, whose turn was that? That was the Confederates. As you see people jump off the sides just before it hits the mountain. They hit the dead trees and hit the ground like that. Roll a d20. We're gonna see if it catches fire. Low is no, high is yes. What'd you roll?
17.
Roll a dexterity check for me.
Natural 20.
You know to get your ass back in this tank.
I've been waiting for my turn, so which it is.
So you duck down just enough to have dirt, debris, trees, and all sorts of vile shit land on the tank from the mountainside. You're fine.
Okay.
And that is your turn. Sherman draws his pistol and is very angry. He stands up and starts walking towards the Confederate-held prison chamber you guys have created. And he slides the door open, and that's about as far as he can make it on his turn, as he points his gun into the room. Red. Oh, shit. Hey, Sherm, I don't think they want you to do that. I think I'm done discussing it. That's Red's turn because he's backing away from Sherman. And he's going into his room. Doc says, don't shoot them. They're still valuable, even the one I killed. Persuasion check from Doc. Sherman has had enough. Natural 1. Okay. And that is his turn. And the doc's just like, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. White Buffalo. Things have rained down on the tank. You don't think you're stuck.
Is everybody in the tank?
Everyone's in the tank except for Sue. Well, Sue's now in the turret of the tank, ducking down. Things have rained onto the tank. There's a large object off to the right side of the tank. Forrest is running away. So he thinks.
I jump out of the tank and chase down Forrest.
Okay. You hop out.
Yeah. Hopefully, I was like, hey, General. Hoping he's recognized.
I'll say you're here. 5.
I'm a Confederate officer. Come here, I'll save you.
You're right here. He is hiding against that building.
I'm like, hey.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm walking towards him, waving, like, hey, come here, I'll save you.
Okay.
He's never seen me before.
Make a persuasion check.
He doesn't know who I am.
Also, Wayne, if you're about to leave, you're gonna have to tell him what the heck you're trying to do right now so we can continue this. And so
Okay.
we have to stop.
I want to bushwhack him. I want to tie his ass up, cut off his ear for
Okay.
talking shit.
Okay.
I want to stuff him in the tank and he's a prisoner of war.
Okay.
And Sherman gets a general star.
Okay.
That's my objective.
Okay. That's maybe we'll
And
roll
hope to
20 for
piss-
persuasion.
And hope to piss them off as much as I can because of what I'm wearing. I'm sure they were one of his friends.
Oh, you're trying. Wait, you're trying to sucker him through your uniform?
Yeah, I'm
Roll
rolling.
with advantage only because he hasn't seen you in it.
What was it?
Persuasion. What'd you roll?
19.
19? Oh, thank God. We gotta get out of here.
Don't worry, come over here. I got
Okay.
the run.
He starts heading towards you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Also, you're like right there. Okay.
right near the tank.
Yep.
They're all dead. Let's go back in.
All right. Good job. You're gonna get you a fucking promotion.
All right. Well, I'm already a lieutenant colonel, so we go in back in the tank.
Okay.
And I just draw my pistol on him.
No. That's your turn. Confederates are dead. Sue, you see this go on as you poke your head back up over the turret top. What are you doing?
Wondering what he's doing, but I'm not gonna say anything. I don't know.
Okay.
I would like to take over, because there's a driver's spot back here, right?
There's someone in that turret. You just don't know it. It's Marmaduke. She just doesn't know how to fucking work it.
Come on, honey, I'll take over.
So you move through the tank. She's like, how do you fucking turn this thing? I was gonna blast it. And she scoots over. And you sit down.
Okay. No, I was going to drive the tank.
Oh, you're driving the
yeah.
tank. Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
All right, go.
Yeah.
See ya. Bye.
The horse ain't going nowhere. I'll blow his head off right here in front of Sherman.
Yeah, no, I wanted to do the rear driver thing and get this thing back down flat.
Okay.
At least get it back down flat.
Yes, there is an emergency rear drive position.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You fire it back up?
Yeah, I'm not going to drive it far. I just want to get it back on a flat surface.
Okay. So you back it out.
Yeah.
Shit's falling off the tank.
Then I'm going to yell for Red to let the horses back out. Because the problem is no longer a problem.
Okay. The horses, they'll do that in a minute.
Okay.
And I think that's where we're going to end it for now. And we'll pick it up from there.
Part 2 in 2 weeks.
Yep, and we'll continue this. We'll continue this combat here in a couple weeks. Until then, you guys have fun. Sorry for all the disruptions. That's just the way this world works, you know? So we'll see you on the next one. If you got questions, concerns, complaints, I don't want to hear your complaints. But if you got any questions or any of that type of stuff, send it in. Love to talk to you. Until then, we'll see you next time. You guys have some fun. See ya.